Michael Jackson, so far the world's unsurpassed benchmark, is the only superstar who holds a concert with ambulances outside. Jackson is a lonely child, wandering in the world with his radiance. Since his death, people have always seen Jackson on the internet. In fact, the Jackson who reappeared in front of the public was imitated by Wang Yonghua, a guy from Henan. His appearance has brought hope to countless Jackson fans, and he is also called by the West as the most imitator of Jackson himself. He is the Chinese guy who imitates Michael Jackson the most in the world. He revived the king of pop music in the East. He not only became a special guest actor in Hollywood by imitating Michael Jackson, the United Nations World Harmony star, but also became a Chinese traditional culture star. The global promotional ambassador, by imitating Michael Jackson, became popular abroad, and even signed a contract with Hollywood. Even Michael Jackson's brother was surprised, and was recognized by the Michael family. He even entered Michael's Neverland and got the support and approval of Michael's family. How did a rural guy do it? Wang Jackson was originally named Wang Yonghua. Wang Yonghua was born in a poor mountain village in Henan in 1980. When the family was full moon, he was named Wang Yonghua, which represented the meaning of loving the motherland forever. When Wang Yonghua was young, he never thought that one day he would stand on the stage and be chased by thousands of people. At this time, he has only one wish, that is to study painting hard and become a painter. It's a pity that his economic foundation is too poor, and his parents can't train him to the moment he becomes a painter. Wang Yonghua can draw flowers and plants in the mountains and forests with a pen. Lifelike, his family praised him as great. Learning computer to know Jackson name. Accidentally saw a video of Michael Jackson dancing. The stunning dance attracted him deeply. The CD was played slowly, and as the music sounded, Jackson appeared on the stage with great light. The fans in the audience were so excited that they cried and shouted their names loudly. This is the first time to see such a crazy picture, and it almost scared Wang Yonghua. After reading it, he asked the seniors, "Is this star really so popular? It can make fans go after it desperately." The senior told him the story of Jackson, and then Wang Yonghua watched the CD several times by himself. From then on, this man named Michael Jackson entered Wang Yonghua's heart. He thought to himself that he had also become a Jackson fan. There is a dance team in the school. Seeing that Wang Yonghua has a good body proportion, he took the initiative to invite him to learn dance. After several invitations, Wang Yonghua still couldn't help being tempted to join this dance team. When he first joined the dance team, Wang Yonghua was like an idiot who knew nothing about dance. Fortunately, the seniors treated him very well and guided him in every possible way. In the dance team, the seniors proposed to practice Jackson's dance and perform at the cultural gala. So who will play Jackson? Finally, after multiple comparisons of shapes and figures, Wang Yonghua was chosen to play the role of Jackson. This is Wang Yonghua's first time acting as an idol. For a long time after that, he watched Jackson's CD every day and learned every detail. The students cheered, thinking that Jackson really came to the school. I didn't know until the performance was over that it turned out to be a classmate from the computer department pretending to be it. Since then he has fallen in love with Michael Jackson and his dancing. When I was in junior high school, my classmates and friends said that Wang Yonghua and Michael Jackson looked very similar. At that time, Wang Yonghua did not think of taking the road of imitation. After graduating from junior high school, Wang Yonghua began to work hard in society. He worked as a waiter in a restaurant and ran errands in a nightclub. He thought that his life would be so ordinary, but he didn't expect a car accident to change his life. Because the accident made him unable to live anymore, doing physical labor, because people around him said that he looked very similar to Michael Jackson when he grew up. So he began to imitate Michael Jackson. Without the guidance of a professional teacher, he just kept learning from the videos. After countless days and nights of practice, he finally found the skill of dancing. In 2004, Wang Yonghua participated in the imitation show for the first time. Stand out among many contestants with excellent performance and stunning dance. Since then, he has been continuously invited to various variety shows, and Wang Yonghua's net worth has also increased several times. As Wang Yonghua became popular, he also developed his career abroad, and has been unanimously praised by foreign friends. He has been invited many times to perform on stage in the United States. In 2016, Wang Yonghua was invited by the Michael family to visit Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch for the first time, and was personally interviewed by the Michael family. They thought that Wang Yonghua's figure and appearance were exactly the same as Michael Jackson, and they had seen the best imitators of. In the following days, Wang Yonghua started a national tour. And even Michael Jackson's special stylist and designer served him. Wang Yonghua can be regarded as one of the best. Really completed the life counterattack. Since then, Wang Yonghua's life has been like hanging out. Not only has he received many invitations from domestic variety shows, but he has even been invited by foreign media to perform on stage. He has been unanimously praised by foreign friends, and Wang Yonghua's social value has also doubled several times. As an idol in the hearts of a generation, there are many people who imitate Michael Jackson. Standing out from the crowd, Wang Yonghua, a boy from Henan, reached the pinnacle of his life and was directly signed by Hollywood. The first time Wang Yonghua appeared in front of everyone was at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival. As an imitator of Michael Jackson, many people have a strong interest in it. In such a place where all the stars gather, the threshold is so low. Can all imitators get a share? As a superstar in the world, many people feel sorry for Mike's departure. And many fans have embarked on the road of imitation in order to pay tribute to him. Many people have imitated Michael Jackson's appearance, but they couldn't imitate his soul. But one person did it, and he was Wang Yonghua, a boy from Henan. Wang Yonghua is known as the #1 imitator in Asia. At the Cannes Film Festival, Wang Yonghua was invited by the program committee, and his appearance was to pay tribute to Michael Jackson's 60th birthday. It is not only a surprise for fans, but also a memory of the past. Wang Yonghua performed a spacewalk at the scene, and many fans seemed to see the resurrection of the idol. Every move, every gesture, is full of the demeanor of a king. Many fans burst into tears. As if the teenager had come back to life. The former US leader commented, "Jackson has been resurrected in the East." It is enough to see that Wang Yonghua's superb performance. Even Michael Jackson's family praised him again and again. At the same time, Wang Yonghua met Zhang Zhengquan, a nobleman, and the two chatted very well. The other party is not only an actor, but also a teacher in the martial arts gym. Wang Yonghua often follows the other party into the crew, and has come into contact with the fringes of the entertainment circle. Although he only mixed into the group performance, Wang Yonghua accumulated a lot of acting experience during the filming process. For Wang Yonghua during that time, although it was hard work, it was very happy. In order to make ends meet, Wang Yonghua thought of imitating idols. This man who once bloomed in his youth, after an accidental slip, he found the knack of walking in the sky. Through bar shows, he came across as King Michael Jackson. Under the dim light, Wang Yonghua, a fake star, was loved by the audience. After careful study, Wang Jackson became more and more like Jackson. After he became famous in one fell swoop, the news spread abroad. After seeing Wang Yonghua's performance, many countries invited him. He also gave himself a foreign name, King Jackson. But for this boy, Michael Jackson is not only an idol, but also a benchmark for motivating himself in his youth. He doesn't want to consume idols. He rejects all the temptations of interests, pays tribute and bids farewell to idols in his own way later. Reporters from the Associated Press found Wang Yonghua and interviewed imitators of Michael Jackson in every country, and Wang Yonghua was one of them. The posture of sitting down and speaking, and the expression when speaking are basically the same as those of the deceased. Hollywood also immediately signed Wang Yonghua, a parody artist. And Michael Jackson's former team also began to cooperate with him. The relatives of Michael Jackson before his death burst into tears after seeing Wang Yonghua. But the imitator is just a shadow after all, unable to take the place of the other as an imitator of Michael Jackson. No one understands Wang Yonghua's state of mind, whether it is appearance or form. He has faded away from the shadow of the past, and he completely regards himself as Michael Jackson. The miraculous imitation has been recognized by Michael Jackson's family, and the burden on his shoulders has become heavier. Following the footsteps of idols, every step is in accordance with Michael Jackson's footsteps, and the whole life has been completely immersed in imitation. Relying on imitation, Wang Yonghua has since reached the pinnacle of his life, which can be called the ceiling of the imitation world.